During the pandemic, you often said that you didn't believe that you should bail out blue states that you believe were being mismanaged. Given your criticism of Governor Gavin Newsom, are you willing to work with him, and do you believe that federal aid should be provided to California for as long as it takes?
Well, it's very sad because I've been trying to get Gavin Newsom to allow water to come. You'd have tremendous...
Welcome to U.S. News Update. Today's latest news update. Donald Trump on the true tragedy of the Southern California fires. January 11, 2025, 12:44 a.m. Donald Trump on the true tragedy of the Southern California fires. Play. During the pandemic, you've often said that you don't believe you should be giving blue-chip bailouts to states that you believe are mismanaging. Given your criticism of Governor Gavin Newsom, are you willing to work with him? And do you believe that California should be given federal aid for as long as it takes? Well, it's very sad because I'm trying to let Gavin Newsom have the water. You'll find very good water there. They sent it to the Pacific Ocean because they're trying to protect a little fish that's in other areas, by the way, called smelt. And because of the smell, they don't have water. Water in the fire hydrants in Los Angeles today. It was a terrible thing. And we're going to get it done. It's going to happen eventually. I got it done federally and they didn't want to sign it, but it's not going to happen again. There's no reason. Can you imagine there being farmers in California who don't have water? They have plenty of water. They don't have a drought. They sent it to the Pacific Ocean and it's crazy. So what's happening in California is a real tragedy. I know those areas very well. I have a lot of friends who live in those houses. It's a real tragedy. Nobody ever thought that Beverly Hills and the surrounding area is practically being destroyed. The biggest houses, the most expensive houses in the world, just destroyed. I don't even know. You talk about the tax base. If those people leave, you're going to lose half of your California tax base. That's a real tragedy and it's the governor's fault. And you can say the administration, they don't have water. They didn't have water in the fire hydrants. They don't have water. And yet they have water, coming from the north and coming to the surface. They get millions and millions of barrels of water that they have and they send it to the Pacific Ocean for the Pacific. It's like a drop. That's nothing. But for California, we take care of the whole state. So what happened is a tragedy. And the governor didn't do a good job. With that being said, I got along well with him when he was governor. We worked really well together and we'll work together. I guess it looks like we're going to rebuild it. But what happened there? I don't think there's anything I've ever seen. And insurance companies have a big problem because you're talking about big dollars. What's your message to President Biden? I thought it was funny that he did that, but we have more important things to talk about. Liz Cheney, she lost to the Republican Party, as you know, in her state, by the largest margin in the history of a politician running for Congress, 234. She lost by 42 points. Nobody's ever lost like that. So I don't care about those people. What's the first day of the Trump administration going to be like? Number one, we're closing the border. It's going to be closed very tightly and it's going to be closed. And we're going to have to get the people out who are criminals. We have people in prisons and mental institutions all over the world and all over the world. And as you know, they're going to have to be removed. And that's one of the reasons I won the election by a landslide. The people of this country don't want murderers walking on their farms, their streets, or their cities. As you know, we had thousands of people who killed other people who were in prison who were released into our country. Many of them killed more than one person. Many of them, about 42%, supposedly. We want to get them out of our country and we're going to make it a country again. And we're really going to govern by reason. These are the principles of reason. We're not going to be governed by stupid people. We're going to move towards reason. We're going to be respected all over the world again very soon. To watch more of our videos, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like and share the video so that you can receive notifications of the next video. Thank you.